What it do, it's the Gamer Bear here, back with another video. Not gonna lie, this took a long time to edit. A lot of problems was happening with my phone, I'm not gonna lie. And I ain't gonna lie, it took a long time. But we're here for the Herioc guide. This is for all the beginners, intermediate players, expert players, anybody that needs help, anybody that needs a guide, anybody that needs tips and tricks, anybody that needs anything from the Herioc. I am here to help y'all. So you might ask what the Herioc is. So as you're seeing in the screen right now, the Herioc is basically an extra campaign for this armor right here on the screen. It's water and spirit armor. It says collect star crystals 0 out of 12. You only need 6 star crystals. 6 for the regular, 12 if you want to get the plus. You know, in reality there are 16 stages. The last 4 stages have this material on top of them. It's very different from the other ones. The other ones are just 1 out of 8. As you're about to see on the screen right now, 1 out of 8 or 0 out of 8 if you haven't done any of them. So these have a material on the top. So what we're about to go do, I'm about to go ahead and just show y'all what it is and that y'all actually need this. And for beginner players, this is the only one that I recommend for y'all to hit. The only one I recommend because it's actually the easiest out of the 4. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all my lineup. Go ahead and put a friend on this because you're definitely going to need a friend no matter what. Definitely going to go ahead and show y'all a little trick, a little glitch that I do. I don't know if it's a good idea for putting it on YouTube, but we're not famous yet anyway, so I don't expect Deca to be even watching my videos. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. We're probably going to go ahead and fight these people. These are the elements that you're going to be looking forward to. I usually recommend getting a fire armor. If you're just a beginner, don't worry about your armor. Just go ahead and get a friend that's a universal element armor. And I kind of recommend using a universal element armor on all stages. I don't recommend using any element because sometimes they be having so many elements where one element might just go over the other one and defeat your knight. So always get the universal element. It's strong against every element and has defense against every element. So what we're about to do right here on the screen right now, all my knights are actually defeating these people. My knights actually did a good job. But what we're about to do is, you're about to see on my screen that I'm fighting this guy. Yes, I am about to die. But what I do is close the app, I get back onto the app, and what it does, it puts me right back in the battle. But it doesn't do this with all your characters. It only does it with your friend. For some reason, I just got lucky this one time and it gave me my friends, well, my own characters. So as you see on the screen, it gives us 55 material and 32 keys. So I'm about to show y'all what these keys is, and I'm about to show y'all what the material is. So first you go to the gem spot, you go to the limited spot, then you go to the Herioc spot, and now you see this whole thing for Herioc mode. For the set, you are able to go ahead and get a set for 50. You already got 55 from this, which is very easy as you see on the screen. And what I usually do, I always get the set for the armor, and me, I'm trying to go for pluses, so I might just go ahead and get the set. You always want to get this exclusive material. As y'all seen, they had that dragon eye right there, that look-alike dragon eye, and that's the exclusive material. So I ain't gonna lie, what I did on this video, I opened the wrong chest. This is not the chest that you're supposed to get. I opened it, I totally forgot to go ahead and open the other one, but you're gonna go ahead and see I had got 32 keys. You go to the chest with the 32 keys or however many keys you get for defeating one stage, and you get some keys. It usually gives you a lot of gold, so always be prepared for that. But the last 4 stages in total, it gives you 200 materials, which is actually pretty great. Like I said, you go to gems, go to limited edition, then after, I mean not the limited, you go to Herioc mode, and then after that, you see all these things over here. You usually always want to get the exclusive material, and you always want to get the set. That leaves you with 50 more, and then you have a chance to get the rest of the stuff. Fusion boost ring, fusion boost amulet, fusion pet, or you can get the season 73 material. You can also get the silver coins if you need silver coins, and silver coins are used for ascension levels. After you get to your armor to 99, they have this thing called ascension levels. Ascension levels is what gets your armor stronger and your ring and amulet stronger. You can use it for your ring and amulets as well. So I definitely recommend getting them silver coins. I usually always get the set that's 50. I get the exclusive material, which is 100, and then I get 5 silver coins. So as y'all seeing right there on the screen right now, I had just defeated the first stage. You see on top of it, it says 1 out of 8. It was just 0 out of 8, but you're gonna have to do this throughout the whole kingdom. So for beginner players, just go ahead and focus on doing the first 6. The first 6 is kind of easy, but it gets harder throughout. Like, so the first stage is probably the easiest one, and the second one gets harder, and the third one gets harder, and you just need the 6th one to go ahead and get that water and spirit armor I just showed on the screen. So what I really recommend to do is, you see all these friends right here? Go ahead and use all your friends. You get 10 a day, and you only need to beat the 6 stages 48 times. So that means you would have about 22 friends left over, and that's enough friends to go ahead and put more friends in case one of the stages are harder, and then you could go ahead and try to go ahead and beat the last stages. Also, this is another tip that I like to do. I like to go to Haunted Citadel, go to Epic Stage, and for beginners, Epic Stage is still easy, and I'll keep fighting until I'm about to level up. And once I'm about to level up, I just quit. I go to a harder stage on Heroic that I know I'm gonna need extra help, or at least more firepower, or if I don't want to use my friends, this is what I do, even for the other stages that are after the 6 stages. What I usually do on Cold Rock Craigs, so we already did the first one. This is the Cold Rock Craigs. We're kind of skipping the line, but either way, I usually always use Spirit. I always use Earth armors. So this is what it is right here. As you see, I didn't even try to heal up my armors with any potions. This is actually a good tip to limit the amount of potions that you use. And I already leveled up. That's exactly why I didn't need my potions. And now I got all my armors back, and I got all my health back. And definitely keep in mind that the last boss is always going to be the strongest one, always going to have the highest health, and will take out your armors. As you see, I have these 2 strong armors right here, and he's still about to kill damn near this one as well. And it takes a lot of firepower, so he might have could have took my last one, I don't know, you know. But either way, that's definitely a good tip to do, to limit the amount of potions you use, or even the gems. You don't want to be using your gems like that. You always want to save up your gems. But now we're on Thieves Coves. I usually always use my air and spirit armor. You definitely need an air and spirit armor. That's kind of one of the best ones to use. And if you have an air armor, that's gonna be good, but those are kind of rare unless you got the exclusives. And yeah, y'all, those are gonna be good for that one. And then on this one, I usually always use my fire exclusive, but if you don't have that, I definitely recommend using a fire and air or fire and earth armor. Anything with fire is really good, but if, earth is kind of a little bad because sometimes they're gonna have a lot of spirit, like you see on the screen right there, and they're gonna end up killing you. So definitely always use like a fire and air, would definitely be good. But let's go ahead and get on to the next one. This one is called Flaming Woods, and what I usually do is always rock my water and earth armor, or since I have the fire exclusives, I'm always using the fire exclusives. Or you could either use the water and fire. Like one of the months beforehand, they gave us a free water and fire, so that would probably be good. And one of the key essential things about Heroic is having a good pet. When you have a good pet, you get to use most of your armors. You get to miss out on most of these armors, and I was getting lucky on this one, and the fire and air enemies weren't killing me because I had the Shatter Shield. You need Shatter Shield for sure, for sure. Shatter Shield is one of the best things you can have on a pet. And if not, go ahead and get some Durable Rock Shield. You're gonna see a lot of pets that have them. And currently this month for the Earth, you got a Durable Rock Shield, so that's definitely good. But let's go ahead and go on to the next one. This one is called Fairy Forest, and these are the type of enemies you're gonna be having. What I usually always rock is water and spirit, fire, or you definitely need air and spirit as well, because that's definitely gonna help. And like I said about my tips and tricks earlier, always go to Haunted Citadel, always fight on epic stage. It's definitely good for beginners as well. And like you see now, I'm able to go ahead and defeat this stage right now because I upgraded. I got all my armors and I got all of my health back. And you're definitely going to need it. All the time you're going to need it. It's always a help. Even for experts, it's always a help. You don't want to be using your gems. You don't want to be using your potions recklessly. No, you always want to be smart about this. So throughout 6 stages, it's 48 fights. You go ahead and beat them all. You got all your friends. You're going to be able to do that. But then we're going to end up going to the intermediate side. As you see, it's 1 out of 8. I already showed this one. I had started this off because as soon as Heroic comes, you always want to use your friend immediately so you can begin that timer for your friends to come back in 24 hours. So mine's about to come in 20 hours, which I'm thankful for because I already started it. and you always want to start it off. And like I said, you only got 6 more stages for the intermediate. All my intermediate players, all my experts, y'all don't even need no friends for the first 6 stages. We already have good armors, so go ahead and use them 70 friends to beat the last 6 stages. It's only 48 more fights, and then on top of that, you could go ahead and start putting them extra friends in some of the fights that are going to take longer, especially the Haunted Sentinel Heroic. That's going to be probably the hardest one. I usually always use 2 friends on that one, even though you can always use my little glitch and trick that I showed y'all earlier on that one. But the last 4 stages always have these. The last 4 stages are probably one of the hardest, and I know Haunted Sentinel is definitely the hardest one. But yeah, y'all, if y'all have any more questions, if y'all need to know anything, please let me know. And as always, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if I helped you anyway, go ahead and pound that subscribe button and that like button. And definitely drop a comment. Let me know what's up. And I'll see y'all in the next one.